Long story short, we're a multicultural advertising agency. We work with some major brands. Denny's is a large client of ours. Atrium Health as well. BMW and the United Methodist Church is a very large client for us. We work with the United Methodist Church around the globe. We just recently signed our largest on last Friday, our largest monthly contract in the history of the company. So we've got a lot of great things happening. We'll grow this year probably 250 to 300%. So a lot of great things happening. And thanks you all for joining us. And one other thing, MBIC's Triad Ring MBIC, MBEs. Please join us tomorrow. All of you, if you're a Triad Ring MBE, you should have received an email asking you to join our MBEIC meeting on tomorrow morning. So please join us. It starts at 8:30 a.m. Thank you.
Okay. Latanya Berry, did you have a question? I saw your hand raised earlier. If not, you can just give us your introduction.
Yes, good morning. No, that was by accident. That's what happened when you're driving and trying to make sure you're on. So
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My apologies for not being on camera, but I'm driving. So Latanya Berry with McPherson Berry, we're an award-winning HR consulting firm where we help you strengthen your capacity to deliver on your brand. So we work with corporations, federal government, all the way to MBEs doing HR outsourced services. We currently right now have been doing a lot of increase of services to MBEs, nonprofits, and small organizations with the pandemic going on. They have outsourced their HR departments to us, parts of their HR department, but really just trying to make sure that we're addressing everything from a legal standpoint and making sure their processes and their HR policies are in order. From a corporate standpoint, HR outsourced services has been doing a lot of work in the DE&I space, developing specialized programs, whether it be executive development of the next generation of leaders and diverse talent that they would like to develop, as well as helping with capacity building programs to support some of their MBEs and suppliers, increasing the work that they do with them. So if you're looking for anyone that needs help with, or any of you need help with your HR right now, which is your greatest asset is your people, we are here to assist you. So thank you so much. Again, just wanted to remind all of the MBEs of one thing. Today is the second day for the Opportunity Accelerator. It is free, it is national, and it's open to all MBEs. So please, if you have not registered, the last day, we're doing our last session today for the Opportunity Accelerator from 2 to 4. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Chef Maria. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I was late, but I was at the Metrolina Ring meeting, but I wanted to join this one as well. I'm pastry chef Maria Kemp. I own Beyond Decadence. Beyond Decadence is an online artisan bakery specializing in handcrafted gourmet desserts that can be shipped nationwide, delivered locally, or available for local pickup in Cornelius. But the most important thing that I think is of interest to corporate clients and fellow MBEs, since we're in our, second year of the pandemic, is virtual team building activities. I can put together a private, virtual, or on-site, if you're brave, baking experience and teach you how to make a variety of decadent desserts. It will be an interactive, engaging, high-energy experience for you and your team so you can collaborate, not feel isolated, and make a delicious dessert and just have fun together via Zoom from the safety of your own kitchen or on site if you choose. And that's what I would love to talk to you about. If you need a fun and engaging activity for this holiday season for your team, since we can't get together and do events in person, let's have a conversation. I'd love to set up a Zoom with you. I'm pastry chef Maria Kemp from Beyond Decadence.
Okay, all right, thank you. I see we have two members from the council as well, Debbie and Larry. You guys want to give a quick intro?
Sure. How you doing? I'm Larry Jones, the Corporate Services Director. I work in the Richmond office, but I help Greg. Greg and I work hand in hand in North and South Carolina. And any of the MBEs, if you need any kind of contacts with those corporate partners, those warm introductions, please email me and we can make it happen. But thank you, Derek. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Debbie Hillary Pettigrew. I am the event planner for the council. Welcome to the ring call. I want to encourage everyone to register for our MBE Summit, which is coming up November 8th and 9th. It is free to all certified MBEs, so we hope to see you then. And of course, I'm always going to say, make sure that you are subscribed to the newsletter because it's chock full of good information. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Okay. And also, is it but
I got you.
yeah, you go ahead.
It's Brahani Robinson. Yeah,
Okay.
I've gone through that all my life, so no problem. Good morning, everyone. My name is Brahani Robinson. I am the Chief of Staff for Hazel Cyber Consulting, which is a boutique consulting firm based here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We are Black-owned and woman-owned. I am not the woman behind that, but nonetheless, I do represent them today. We tend to work in the mid-market growth private equity space, helping clients with their transformation needs. So anything from operating workflows, any type of business transformation is what we specialize in. We are a team of project managers. So we offer project management as a service, transformation as a service, and that is what we do. So if you know of anyone looking for that as a service, please let us know. Additionally, I am looking for a web designer, so I need to research what Margolette just shared with us earlier this morning. So if you have anybody that fits that, please let me know. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have I omitted someone? If so, please speak up.
I think I see Andrea on. Andrea, you there?
Andrea.
No. I thought it was Andrea Holm was on, but okay.
Oh no, she's on. I think vacation.
All right. I'm in the wrong section, Derek. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in Costa Rica.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dominique, we'll go back and let's just get the updates from the council.
Okay. All right, so I will start out. If there are any MBEs on that have not gone to a developmental program, I encourage you to sign up for the Sunoco program that's going to start mid-November. That will kick off. It'll be a year-long program. It will help you with your entire business. We tear your business plan apart, help you restructure it. You have consultants coming in to work with you, and it is a free program. We provide scholarships for you to attend that program. So I encourage you to apply. And if you need an application, just email us at info@cvmsdc.org and we can get that for you, or it's on our website. Next, I'm going to go.
Did we lose you, Dominique?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Oh, what did you hear last?
I think you finished what you were saying, but then you just kind of dropped after that.
Okay. So two more things before we go to Greg. So we have an open position in Richmond for a full-time certification specialist reporting into Margolette. And Greg will give you an update on new corporations. Is Greg there?
I am. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique. Want to first give you all the update. I think you've heard me talk about it before, but as we're getting closer, one of the things that is coming up from Santee Cooper, who's one of our newer corporations, they're out of their utility company in South Carolina. One of the things we have promised is to make sure that you all knew about all opportunities that are out there. So we wanted to make sure you know about this one as well. There is a supplier diversity event. Their first annual one is taking place November 4th from 10 to 12 a.m. Again, November 4th, 10 to 12 a.m. Please look for the registration information to come out from them about that event. And it will, Dominique's going to participate in that. There are going to be other speakers that are going to participate. And they're also going to be sharing opportunities and how to really do business with them. So if you have interest in that area, I would make sure that you are looking out for that connection point. If you have any questions and you don't get any information, please reach out to me. I think I put my name in the chat, and my name and information in the chat. Feel free to reach out to me about it, and we'll make sure we get whatever information you need. Again, November the 4th from 10 to 12 p.m.
Okay.
So,
can you dive deeper into MBE Summit, please?
yeah, absolutely. So the other thing is we have the MBE Summit coming up November 8th and 9th. It will contain 5 panels, which are going to have about 4 to 5 corporate partners on each panel. They're going to be talking to you directly about how to do business, who they are, how to do business with them, and any opportunities they have. So those are the specific charge we've asked them to come in and talk about. The 5 areas are going to be in retail, government, healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. So again, retail, government, healthcare, manufacturing, and finance. If you have interest in any of those areas, I think this will absolutely be the event for you to join in on. And please, please, please make sure you get registered. It is free for MBEs. So we want you all to participate. This is really about you and your opportunity for you to connect and understand what these corporations are looking for. There will be speakers, as well as a next generation session at the end of the day. So please be aware, and please make sure you go ahead and get registered for this event.
Thank you, Greg. And I'll add that we're going to kick it off with the MBE to MBE Connect that usually starts the first day of every month, but the November one will be at the MBE Summit. And Troy has procured a very exciting and energizing speaker for us for that event. So we're really excited about hearing her. And then in addition to that, Troy, did you want to talk about the MBE training that's getting ready to come up, or is that later? You're going to talk about that on Friday?
I did not have that, but I did want to make note that we do have 2 spots still open for some moderators on the government panel as well as the manufacturing panel. And so what that would entail is if you're a dynamic person and you want to moderate those corporate panels, let me know, and we'll see if we can't make that happen.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you. Lasagna, did you want to talk about the MBE training this Friday? We may have lost Lasagna. There is an MBE training session this Friday. I encourage all the MBEs to sign up for that. It's at 12 noon. Kinston and Ron are going to be running that, and it is how to do capability statements. Okay.
Yes,
go ahead.
The MBE, I'm sorry, it's the MBE development series. Sorry, I was talking on mute. So
No
yeah, it is our quarterly, we're getting on track with our quarterly MBE development series for our specific council. So that is the session for that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Debbie, did you have anything?
Good morning, everyone. I think all of the events have been covered. The relevant links for registration have dropped in the chat. So I hope that everyone will take advantage of each and every one of these opportunities, and make sure you sign up for the newsletter so that you stay abreast of all of these opportunities and more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Debbie. Larry?
I'm good, thank you.
You're good? Okay, I think that is all that we have, Derek, for right now.
Okay, all right. Troy, anything else from you? I know you said you had some information you wanted to share as well. Was that it early, or do you have any additional?
Now, the only other item that I wanted to mention is that there are some MBEIC opportunity to be a chair or a co-chair. I know in Triad, Larry, you were speaking of that earlier. You've got a meeting tomorrow. So if you are either headquartered in the Triad, you'd be reaching out to Larry, or if you're located in the Piedmont region, you can reach out to myself. What we're looking for is individuals who are certified with the CVMSDC, in good standing, been in business for at least 2 years, that you have ownership in your business, and we're looking for a term of 2 years. And what you would be is an advocate for the other MBEs. You're a part of the board with the CVMSDC if you're the primary chair, and you're part of this meeting planning things out, planning educational opportunities for MDEs. And we have open positions here again in the Piedmont region, and as well as Larry's rolling off December 31st. So we need somebody to backfill in that region as well. So this is a great opportunity to provide leadership, and we need your help. These things don't happen without volunteers such as yourself. And if you're interested, please reach out to myself and Larry. It sounds like he's having a meeting tomorrow. So.
Yeah, and well stated, Troy. And just to let you all know a little bit about our geographic footprint for the Triad, we go west over to Hickory. We go east over to Burlington. We go south down to Salisbury, and then we go north up to the Virginia line. So if your business, and Troy read the criteria, the Triad NBIC chair and the Piedmont NBIC chair serve on the CVMSDC board of directors. Okay, and so it's a very important position, and so please take interest. It's a rewarding position. There is some time allocation required to make this possible. But well stated, Troy. Thank you.
Yeah, right now I don't have a co-chair, and so I would need one. And I think my term's actually up this year. But Dominique, I need to talk to you, make sure that you're good with me doing it for another year, so that we don't have any. I don't want to leave a lapse here in this region.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, I missed something in there, so I apologize if you already stated it. Does your business have to be located in the Piedmont Triad to be in one of those chair positions?
Yes, your business either has to be in Troy's ring, the Piedmont, or in the Triad ring, of which I serve as the chair. It needs to be headquartered in one of those two areas.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. And just to add to that, we do also have an opening on for secretary within the Triad ring as well. So right now we're sharing between the Piedmont and the Triad. So if someone, have an interest in that secretary position, we have one of those open as well. Okay. Okay. And just to give a quick update here. So as you guys know, we will not have a meeting in November. So that will not be a meeting. In December, we are planning a virtual event. So we're working on the details of that now. So we hope to have some information out to everyone, not just in the Piedmont Triad rings, but we're going to open it up to all rings, right? So as soon as we get the details of that, we're going to get that out to everyone as soon as possible through the CVMSDC Council as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay. All right. And also just a little bit more information. So I'll put my name and my contact information in the chat. So as I mentioned earlier, I work for RJ Reynolds Tobacco, right? So our footprint is typically North Carolina and Tennessee. So we have plants in those two states. And so how our process typically works in the fourth quarter of this year, such as now, we are working across the department to identify demand or to identify opportunities or RFPs that will be for 2022. So as that becomes more known, I'll definitely be working with the council to try to get some information out about, hey, here's some opportunities that we may have within the Reynolds footprint. And like I said, I have my I think I put my email. I also put my direct number in the chat as well. So feel free to reach out to me. And also I can put you in contact with the right buyer for that particular category. Since I do sit within the purchasing group, so I do have access to all of the different buyers within the organization across all different areas of the organization as well. So I will be reaching out to all the different senior managers across the department and say, hey, okay, so what's your demand or opportunity looks like for 2022, and where opportunities may exist for diverse suppliers as well. So stay tuned. More information will be forthcoming from me around that. And I know we have Jonathan as well, who's another corporate on the line as well. Jonathan, do you have anything you want to share about your process or how your process works at Lenovo?
Thank you, Derek. So I'm, it is one of those things that I think is an always evolving process of how we include suppliers into our system. I have created a dashboard where I collect a portal where I collect those information about, for supply diversity, and I can, or minority businesses, I can drop it in the chat. The way it normally works for me, we definitely have a defined set of or areas that we look for when it comes to the diverse suppliers. Of course, marketing, logistics, some real estate needs. Of course, that can be include janitorial services, things of that nature. And of course, then we have some ancillary things that we do as a company, on our own, such as us, reaching out to Chef Maria and, utilizing her services. And I hope that is going well, where she's been talking with one of the departments about doing one of the virtual events. So those things happen for us internally also. But what I will do is I will put the link to our registration portal in the chat so that I can keep up with everybody's information. And to the point of how you get engaged with us on the corporate level is exactly what you guys are doing now. Be involved in the ring, be participatory. Let us get to know you, because one of the things that happens a lot of times as we get to know you, we understand the totality of your business and all the offerings that you guys provide and service. And that way we then become an advocate for you, because one thing that from the sales world, you buy from people who have good products. And then the second level is you buy from people that you like and you trust. And once that, we all know that you guys are here because you have good products or services, right? So we want to now get to know you and trust that you're going to be able to do the work that you say your company can do. And that is the way you really become involved and engaged with us and building those relationships. So to that, I turn it back over to you, Derek.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Is there any other corporate on the line that may want to share some information about their process? I guess. Okay. All right. So I think we're going to give some time back today, but before we do, I had a conversation with Margolette earlier this morning, and she's going to be sending out drop a questionnaire. So really, we want to kind of get some feedback on how we plan these meetings for 2022. I know this year we've had some at 9 o'clock and some around lunchtime, right? Is there a preference? And also, what can we do differently, right? We want to make sure that we're meeting the needs of everyone on the call, right? So I think we definitely want to get your valued feedback so we can kind of tweak as needed, right, as we go into 2022. And we also want to have a sort of a better outline, right, as we go through the year, right? What corporation will be represented for each meeting? What MBE will highlight for that particular meeting as well, right? I know this year was a little bit different as we are still learning in this virtual environment, right? But as we go to 2022, we need to kind of start planning a little bit better. Do we want to maybe look at, prior to COVID, we were doing some of these events, well, all of them in person, right? So as we go to 2022, do we still want to maintain virtual, or do we want to try maybe have one a quarter, maybe in person? So those are that's the type of information or feedback that we're looking for from each one of you, right? As to what can we do to improve or make it more effective, right, for everyone. So as we get that questionnaire or survey put together, we'll definitely get that out to everyone to get that valuable feedback.
And Derek, I want to add that on yesterday, I believe it was yesterday because everything is a blur, but we had a lunch and learn with Brassfield and Gorey.
Okay.
And so I encourage our MBEs to go out and look at the website. I'm not sure if it's up yet, but if not, it'll be up by early next week. But there's several different corporate presentations that have been given in the Lunch and Learns where you can learn how to do business with those individuals. And let's close by stressing the importance of each of you signing up for the MBE Summit today, if possible. It's free. To certified MBEs, there's a small charge for non-certified MBEs, but the information is going to be rich. And it's 2 1/2-day sessions. So I look forward to seeing each of you all tomorrow on the MBE training call, as well as in November at the MBE Summit.
All right. Are there any last minute comments or input from anyone?
Hey,
Troy,
just a question.
Joe, can you
to
just give me a call?
Dominique.
I sent you an email.
Sorry, what was that? Who was that?
Just for Troy to give me a call.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no problem.
Sounds like Joe's volunteering for something.
Larry, you were saying?
Hey, question for you, Dominique. I think you probably seen that American Express and one of the major corporations are going to be doing minority business certification. I think Amazon's already in that business. How is NMSDC handling this, approaching this? Because that is core to what they provide.
So we're well aware of these certifications that are popping up, and this is the beginning of many. And so we are looking from a national standpoint at our brand. We have the gold standard in terms of certification, right? And so communicating that and making sure that our corporate partners are aware that, of the differences in our certification and those instant certifications that are popping up. Ying McGuire, our new president, is very much on top of it. Lasagna, do you want to add any comments from the sessions you've been having with her, feedback that she's been given? Larry, I'll just say that we're on top of it, and Lasagna is hosting a lot of meetings with our president around the country, and she is addressing that. So you'll hear more from us formally. I think there needs to be a formal, document or response made, but she is on top of it. Okay.
So quick question. So do we know?
And I appreciate that. One of the things that, when you start talking about someone like an American Express, who was a national member for a long time, and Amazon, I think it's American Express, and someone else in that announcement, that's a highly credible corporation, global entity. So that really poses some risk for NMSDC and its affiliates. So definitely we'd love to, from an MBE perspective, continue to understand how this is evolving. Because the thing that
Larry, you're breaking up.
Larry, you broke up, but it is a very important question that's being looked at and addressed.
What if the need for council certification, kind of is diminished or is not needed at all? That poses some real risk to the organization.
So quick question. So what's their vetting process? Can someone kind of get their hands on that maybe and know, so we can kind of see what's the extent of their process?
So there is very little process, Derek. So,
right. Okay.
So we, again, we hold the gold standard. So there's very little process behind these, what we're calling instant certifications. $25, 24 hours is the process is just, it doesn't parallel to our process. So let us get back to you with the formal response from NMSDC. But I just want you all to know that it is being addressed.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else before we drop?
Lasagna, you want to add anything there? She's been front and center with our president. Okay.
I think she may have dropped off. I don't see her.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We're giving you 30 minutes back to be productive in your daily job. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Goodbye, everybody. Be safe. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Derek. Derek.